Hi everyone, welcome to this vinyasa flow yoga practice. We're going to be focusing a little bit on activating around the core today, so it's a little bit of a stronger practice that we're going to be doing. I'm going to start off with a breathing practice that kind of really gets into this area as well. Apart from wanting to be quite strong through our tummy muscles for obvious reasons, in yoga, this is also the place of Manipura chakra, so this represents things like our willpower and our area of discernment. Okay, so before we start, make sure that you have enough space around you. So you've got a clear space, a yoga mat, so you're on a non-slippy surface, and I'm just sat on one of these little yoga blocks, but you could sit on a cushion or just onto the floor, okay? So we're going to start off in a cross-legged position and just bring the hands down to rest. If you want to close your eyes, close them. Otherwise, find something to kind of cast your gaze down upon, and then sort of half close the eyes, so gentle drishti, soft focus. And then just checking in with how you feel this morning. Notice how your physical body feels. Any kind of tightness, aches and pains that you can feel anywhere. How do you feel within yourself? So are you tired, your energy levels, your stress levels? And just noticing what you notice. And create a little bit more of a lift and length through the spinal column. Feel a gentle lift around the front of the rib cage, a little bit more space here around the diaphragm, around the lower part of the ribs. Feel a little lift around the collarbones and a slight drop of the chin, just enough to create a little bit more space around the back of the neck where most of us hold a lot of tension. Now take a deep breath in. And then breathe and sigh that breath out through the mouth. Feel a little bit of a kind of weight and heaviness around your seat, your pelvis. And then take another breath in and feel that breath as if you're breathing up to the top of the head. And see if you can just lift a bit more from the crown of the head, the top of the head, creating even more length. And space in the spinal column. And then exhale out and we'll breathe out through the mouth. And again, inhale. In through the nose, back out through the nose now. And just let your hands come onto your lower ribs. And when you inhale, feel the breath expand the rib cage. And then exhale, lightly draw navel to spine. Uddiyana Bandha. And this light rise and lift through Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor. We inhale, let the breath expand the body. And then as you exhale, back out through the nose. And draw navel to spine, and again create that lift through Mula Bandha, pelvic floor. So a really gentle lift, not looking too kind of forceful. And we'll do 3 more of these. And see if you can keep that wandering mind on the breath, last 2. And just feeling your way into the breath, into the body. And last 1. Okay, now bring the hands down, take a really big breath in through the nose, and then exhale out through the mouth. Okay, and then open the eyes from here. We're going to begin with a round of Kapalabhati. So we're breathing, it's a big breath in, and then we do these kind of short, sharp breaths out through the nose, where we really kind of expel the air out. And at the same time, you're pumping the belly in. Okay, so we're trying to create this little kind of pump with the tummy to help almost get that more forceful breath out of the nose. So I'll just show you briefly what it looks like, and then you'll kind of get a gist of it, and then we'll do it together. It's that big breath in. It's quite helpful if you bring your hands onto your belly. So at the same time as I'm breathing out, I'm pulling my belly in. And also that sense of almost like you're jumping up on the pelvic floor, like you're jumping on a trampoline. So it's that light lift, also a pelvic floor on the exhalation, okay? So you want to bring your hands onto your tummy, maybe interlace your fingers and just press them a little bit into the belly there, draw the shoulders back. We'll take a big breath in, and then we're going to do a round of 30 of these very short little breaths out, okay? And you can find your own rhythm with this. You can go quite quickly if you want, you can go really slow, whatever. You can match my rhythm, whatever you prefer, okay? Deep breath in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then take a really big deep breath in. Breathe out through the nose. Big breath in through the nose. And then exhale out through the mouth. Okay, and then from here I'm going to come off my little cushion, staying in a cross-leg position, but I'm going to bring the right leg and cross it now in front of the left, okay. And then from here, just walking the feet across, away from each other a little bit more, so you're more snug in that position. Allow the hands to come forward. Big breath in first, lift the chest. Think about creating quite a long spine from the crown of the head to the tailbone, and then exhale and start to come down. Doesn't matter how far you get. If you're up here somewhere, definitely be on a block and keep the hands down, but draw the shoulders back there, so we're not rounding too much through the spine. Maybe tuck your chin once you get right down, just let your head nod side to side. Okay, enjoy 2 more deep breaths here. Alright, now draw the belly in, so lift from the core rather than using the head to kind of pull you up. As you come up, roll the shoulders back, place the hands behind you, breathe in and just lift the chest. So create a little bit of length there out of the lower back. Okay, and then come back so you're sat straight up. Inhale, take your left arm up, and then reach that arm over, so we're going to bring that hand just onto the right knee or thigh. Now, other hand behind, inhale again, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, squeeze the belly and then come into a little twist. Okay, and we're going to come back around to face forward. Now you're going to take that right foot and place it just out in front of you. You're coming onto this left shin, so I'm going to take this left hand out behind. Inhale and sweep this right arm up and over. So feel like you're lifting that top hip up. You can maybe lift the heel of the right foot. Okay, and then come back down, and we're going to swap that to the opposite side. So we'll bring the other leg in front. Inhale, lift the chest, and then exhale, ease your way forward, allowing the head to come down, just again to release around the back of the neck. Okay, and again, drawing from the belly, come all the way back up. This time, roll the shoulders back, catch hold of the hands behind, just have a little opening there through the chest. Maybe tuck the chin slightly, maybe even let the head come down. And if you've got a lot of tension there around the back of the neck, that might help. let your head go a little bit side to side. Okay, and then release. And then we're going to take this right arm up, breathe in, reach it up first. Turn, bring that hand towards the left knee or thigh. Inhale, opposite hand behind, lean back a little bit here, lift the chest. Feel that you're really lengthening through the spinal column. Squeeze the belly in and come into that twist. Okay, and then slowly come back around to face forward. Now you're going to stand that left foot forward, slightly turn the toes out. Inhale, bring the right arm up, bring it behind you. We're going to come up onto that right shin, maybe lift the left heel, squeeze the belly in. Okay, and then come back down from there. Now have your feet stood and about hip distance apart. See if you can come right up onto your sit bones from there. Inhale, bring the arms forward. As you exhale, just come back a little bit. So you drop behind the sit bones and you really pull the belly in. Squeeze the belly in. Feel that you slightly tuck your tailbone. Keep a nice kind of lift around the chest. Keep squeezing that belly in. Breathe in. And exhale. Come forward. Inhale again now. Exhale, drop behind the sit bones, draw the belly in, feel like you're tucking the tailbone. Either stay here or bring your right knee up, foot up to knee height, and then bring the opposite leg. So swapping sides. Keep squeezing that belly in. Okay, this is enough, stay here or bring right leg up and then left. Holding here, keeping that lift in the chest, try not to collapse too much. Pulling the belly in. Okay, and then breathe in. Exhale, place the feet down and then come forward. Bring the knees together, just give yourself a little hug. Chin to chest. Okay, and then release, rolling the shoulders back. We can cross at the ankles or just come around to one side. We'll come up onto the hands and knees. Let's just move through a cat stretch to warm up the back. So we'll inhale here. Now as you exhale, lift from the tummy, so squeeze the belly in, tuck your tailbone and tuck your chin. Inhale, as I come through to neutral, maybe let the pelvis tilt slightly forward so you get a bit more of a stretch in the tummy, chest. Don't throw the head all the way back, focus more on dragging the hands towards the knees and drawing the shoulder blades down the back. And again, exhale from the belly, squeeze the belly in. Round the back, okay. 2 more times. And exhale. And last one. Okay, now tuck your toes under from there. Just sit back, so you're going to sit right back towards your heels. Let your hands come a little bit further forward, head down, have a little stretch. Okay, now keep those fingers spread nice and wide on the hands. We're going to lift into downward facing dog from here. So deep breath in, little fingers are facing the long sides of the mat. Lift the pelvis up nice and high, let your head come down. As you exhale, pressing legs back, heels down, perhaps just walking the feet out here. And just feel your way into the backs of the legs, maybe come right up onto the toes. Breathe in, slight bend in the knees, little tilt forward with the pelvis, so it feels like you're reaching the sitting bones up, and then pressing the legs back, heels down. Okay, I'm going to hold here and take 5 deep breaths. Nice, strong, stable legs. Looking back. As you exhale, pull navel to spine. Okay, now let's walk the hands back. Go perhaps a little bit wider with your feet and travel your hands back towards your feet. Okay, hands are there in front, feet spread nice and wide. Make sure you're pressing down through big toe mound, little toe, heels, and then creating that arch through the foot. Breathe in, lift the chest. You bend your knees here if you need to. You can always bring your hands onto blocks if you need a little bit of extra support, okay? As you exhale, fold. Looking back. Now breathe in again. As you exhale, see if you can bring that rib cage and chest a little bit closer to the thighs. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. You might want to take your hands and just create a little bit of traction there. Don't pull, just more lengthening. You can always catch hold of the elbows. Rock side to side. Just observe that you're not collapsing on the arches of your feet. And you're not pushing too much weight into the heels or kind of letting the toes really grip the floor. You bend the knees as much as you need to here, but eventually, obviously we're trying to get into the backs of these legs and we're trying to bring the upper body towards the lower body. You can always get your hands and just kind of rub backs of the legs there to warm them up. Okay, deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Keep the shoulders nice and soft. Last 2 breaths. Okay, slight bend to the knees. Going to roll up to stand, so we'll come up. Keep that chin slightly tucked. Come all the way up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Nice strong legs. And then exhale, come back down. So a little hinge at the hips there. Slight bend in the knees. Good. And then come all the way back down. Now I'm going to get you to walk back forward. So you're going to come back as if you're going to come into downward facing dog, but then come onto your knees. Okay, from here, turn this way. So I'm on the right side. So fingers spread nice and wide. You tuck your toes, you hover your knees. You've got to really pull your belly in from there. You're going to turn your knees to the left. So I'm turning my body towards the left. You're then going to bring that left foot down, take your left arm up, and then kick this leg out to the side. This is your right leg. Coming out, you're going to lift and lower for 1, 2, 3, 4. We're then going to come back down with that left hand. Stay off the knees. Turn now yourself to the right hand side. Okay, come down to that right foot, lift the right arm, and send that leg out. Point the toes, left leg, and go up and down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back. Turn. Extend the leg out for 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Opposite side. Turn the leg out for 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do one more on each side. Okay, so you come back, knees are hovered, tummy's in. You turn yourself all the way to that long side of the mat. Extend the leg, lift the arm, and go up and down with that leg. That straight leg for 4. And then we come back. And opposite side. 3 and 4. Now come back around. Knees are hovered. Breathe in as you come forward into a plank, okay? So nice high plank. Now squeeze the legs, little tuck of the tailbone. Feel like you're trying to push the floor over the hands. Hold in here. Okay, and then bring the knees down. Lower yourself down. Hands right under the shoulders. Inhale. Lift the chest. Maybe lift the hands here as well. Make sure the back of the neck is nice and long. Don't throw the head back. Squeeze the belly in so you're not going into your lower back. Okay, bring the hands down. Come back up. Tuck in the toes. Spread the fingers nice and wide. And then lift back into downward facing dog. Okay. Bring the feet a little bit closer together. Inhale the right leg up. Keep it nice and straight. Okay, breathe in. Exhale. Now come forward. Knee to chest. Round the back and look to that knee. Extend that leg back nice and long. Breathe in. Now come forward and tap just outside of the right elbow. Extend that leg back. Breathe in. Exhale, go to the left. So you're crossing under the body. Inhale, extend that leg back. And exhale, place that foot forward. Come onto your left knee. So you've got time to bring the right foot forward if you need to. Okay, hold here for a moment. Come onto your fingertips. Okay, breathe in. Now really press into that right heel. Reach the arms up. Exhale, squeeze the belly and tap your hands down. And again, inhale. And exhale. One more, breathe in. Exhale. Okay, now come off that back knee. So you're off that left knee. Now really reach back into that heel. So nice and strong and stable in the legs. Keep kicking back into that left heel. If you need to bring the right foot over a bit more to the right, do that. Otherwise, now we're going to take the arms from here. Inhale, come straight up. Now a slight tuck here and lower down. And then reach back a bit more into that left heel. Arms are reaching and extending up towards the ceiling. Okay, breathe in. Exhale, see if you've got space to do that. So drop them back and then bring your hands down. We're going to step back, come forward, hold in here. Bring your knees down and push back into child's pose. Okay, spread the fingers nice and wide. Come back up, inhale, and that's just springing forward again into that plank. So good. Okay, and then place the knees down, lower down. Keep those shoulders back, keep the tummy in. Hands under the shoulders, lift the chest, scoot the belly in, maybe lift the hands. Maybe if you want to lift the legs there as well. Point the toes. Okay, hands down. Come back up, lift up, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Exhale all the air out. Feet a little bit closer together. Inhale that left leg up, keep it straight, and then come forward, knee to chest. Okay, inhale that leg long, and then tap just outside of the left elbow. Go back, inhale, and then cross to the right. Okay, go back, breathe in, and exhale. Place that foot forward and come onto the opposite knee. And again, you've got time there just to bring that left foot forward if you need to, onto your fingertips. Hold in here. Okay, now really press into your left heel. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, tap down. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more. Exhale, hands down. Come off your right knee, kick back into that heel, nice and strong in that leg. Okay, and then inhale, press into your left heel, reach the arms up. As you exhale, bend into that left knee, little tuck of the tailbone there. And then see if you can reach back into that back right heel. Reaching the arms up, squeeze the belly in. Okay, circle the arms back, hands down. Stepping back, high plank, and then bring the knees down. Sit back, hips to heels. Okay, now come back up onto the knees. Tuck your toes. We're going to inhale and spring forward. So we breathe in. Exhaling here. Okay, and then place the knees down, lowering down. Inhale to lift. Maybe take the hands back. Lift the legs as well. Make sure you're really drawing the belly in there. Okay, and then bring the hands down. Come back up. Tuck your toes and then lift the pelvis high. Downward facing dog. Two more deep breaths here. Okay, feet a bit closer together. Inhale the right leg up. Now exhale, come forward. Go to the right elbow, to the left, back to the right, and extend that leg nice and long. Breathe in, come forward again. Right, left, Right, extend that leg long. One more, big breath in. Right, left, right. Now extend that leg long. Exhale, drag it forward. And then place that foot to the inside of the right thumb. We're going to come back into that high lunge. So keeping off this left knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale. Okay, now come more on a slight incline. Sweep your hands by your side, roll your shoulders back. Find something to look at, make sure you've got space around you. And we're going to come up into warrior three. So you want to point your left toes down, or maybe turn that heel out slightly if that helps. And to not dump weight, you're not dumping weight into the standing leg, you're lifting out of that leg, squeeze the belly in. Okay, now come forward for me. This left knee's in line. We're going to bring the hands into Kali Mudra, so all the fingers interlaced except for your index finger and thumb. Extend the arms forward like you're pointing towards something. Either stay here or see if you can reach and extend that left leg out in front of you. Make sure you don't lean back here. Think about shortening the distance between the front of the ribs and the top of the pelvis. And Kapalabhati breath for 10. Okay, now sweep the hands back, roll the shoulders back. Extend that leg long. Bring it down, inhale. Reach the arms up. See if you can circle them back. Step back. Come down. Push back into child's pose. Okay, we're going to spring forward, so we're going to inhale. Forward. Hold in here. Okay, bring the knees down, lowering down. Lift, you can low cobra, Shalabhasana. Make sure you squeeze the belly in though. Okay, hands down. I'm going to lift and come back into downward facing dog. Deep breath in here, exhale all the air out. Maybe a big sigh out like that, inhale. Big sigh out. Perhaps a lion's breath on this one, big breath in. Okay, feet a bit closer together. Inhale that left leg up. Tap the left elbow. Right. Back to the left. Extend that leg long. Breathe in. Exhale. Come forward. Just above the elbow if it will go. Right. Left. Extend that leg long. One more. Extend that leg. Big breath in. Exhale. And carefully place it forward. Staying off that back heel. Okay, driving into the left heel, reaching the arms up, high lunge. Breathing in here, exhale. And come on that slight incline. Sweep the hands by your hips, roll the shoulders back, and then come forward. So want to lift out of that standing leg, drawing the belly in. Okay, and then we're going to just come back a bit so you can see. Bring that leg forward, so you've got your right knee in line with your right hip. Extend the arms forward. Interlace all the fingers except for the index finger and thumb. You can stay here and do the Kapalabhati, or we can extend that leg forward. Inhale. Okay, and then bring that leg back. You're stepping back, go back into your high lunge, reaching the arms up, big breath in. And exhale. Coming down. Hands down, step back, high plank. Just allow yourself to come down and then back into child's pose. You're bringing the head down and taking 3 deep breaths here. Okay, now come back up for me. Last little thing that we're going to do from here, we're going to come forward into our plank and then do a little bit of a variation of the side plank. So we'll inhale, off the knees, spring forward as you exhale. Now take your right hand more to the middle. Start to turn your body towards the left hand side. Just come down for a moment so you can cross and have your left foot slightly turned out just in front of the right ankle. So the right ankle's tucked behind that left foot. Inhale from here and come back up. So you're just coming up onto that right shin and back down. We come up. So just like we did at the start. Now if you want to come a little bit further now, as you come up, you're going to come off that hip so the legs go straight. Holding here, maybe turn to look down to get a nice side stretch. As you come back up, make sure you're not popped here. So you want to keep these ribs tucked in, pull the underneath side of the waist away from the floor so you're shifting some weight towards the feet. Holding here for 5, 4, or keep doing those lifts of the knee where you kind of punch the shin. 3, 2, and 1. Bring that hand down. Okay, take your left hand more to the middle. We'll turn now, so you're going to come onto that knee or down onto the hip, sorry, and then take now opposite foot. So we're bringing the opposite foot, just tucking it behind, slightly turn those right toes out. We're going to come up and down again, so just lifting the hips, bringing the right arm up, and then back down. Up. So you're coming more onto that left shin now. Then if you want to lift all the way, maybe turn there, and then come back up, or keep with those ups and down. If you're holding here, we can hold for 5, 4, shift some weight towards the feet, 3, 2, and 1. Come down, come into your high plank, last one, I promise. Breathe in. Okay, now breathe in. Exhale, squeeze the belly in, lift the pelvis up, and come back, downward facing dog. Okay, lift that gaze towards the hands. Walk your feet up, so come right up onto your toes and walk in, and then sit down, come all the way down. We're going to lie down from here, so if you want to come onto your backs, have your feet about hip distance apart. Have enough space behind you, just check that you're able to extend the arms back, you're not going to bump into anything from there. Okay, so you can just bring your hands onto your rib cage for now, keep your ribs nice and flat, so try not to flare, don't create too much of an arch here at the moment. Okay, breathe in from here. As you exhale, push your feet down, lift your pelvis. Okay, now inhale, lift the arms, but keep that rib cage tucked, keep drawing the tummy in, little tuck of the tailbone there, so you're going to engage around the back of the hips, the glutes, and then come down with everything. So we're going to inhale at the bottom, exhale, tuck the tailbone, lift the pelvis, inhale, lift the arms, and then exhale, everything back down. Just one more of these, big breath in, exhale, lift, inhale, lift the arms, and exhale. Bring our arms back down, keep the pelvis lifted. Okay, and then slowly come all the way back down from there. Okay, now just bring the ankles and knees together. Let your knees drop out to the side. So take this shape with the legs, this sort of diamond-like shape. You can bring the hands maybe back onto the belly. Just take a really big, deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. And again, deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. And last one. Okay, if you want to drop the hands down, maybe bring the knees in, just give them a little hug in, rock side to side. And you can stretch yourself out here. Maybe put some of your favourite music on, perhaps a blanket over you if you feel a bit cool, and take a well-deserved rest. And just allowing the mind to focus on the breath, soften the body. There's nothing to do here, nothing that you need to achieve or do, just allow yourself to rest. Okay, stay here. Always turn the video off now and stay here for 5-10 minutes, whatever you decide to do. Otherwise, bring the knees back in, give them a little hug in, gently rock side to side. Allow yourself just to rock to one side and then bring yourself up to a comfortable position. Cross-leg position. And bring the hands, so we're going to gather the palms of the hands together, draw the hands towards the heart centre. Take a moment just to give thanks for your practice, gratitude to the practice, also to yourself for taking the time out in your day just to do something for yourself. Take a deep breath in, reach the arms out to the side. You gather all that kind of energy up and then draw it down, that central channel, Sushumna Nadi. That sense of bringing the left and right sides, the brain, the body, everything together. That sense of harmony, drawing the hands towards the heart. Okay, and then slowly open the eyes, bring the gaze forward and